making his Limitless Wrestling debut, wrestling out of Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the promised Prince, Brian Pillman Jr. His opponent in the corner to my left, from Shelby, North Carolina, weighing in tonight at 301 pounds, the blue-collar badass, JD Drake.
Fans of Limitless Wrestling, welcome to Flirtin with Disaster. Randy Carver here, joined by Johnny Torres at the commentation station. And we've got first-time ever singles action on tap as Brian Pillman Jr. in his Limitless Wrestling debut colliding with the blue-collar badass JD Drake.
Limitless Wrestling has set a standard for having banger after banger of opening contest. Brian Pillman Jr.
Is that the war you want to get into with JD Drake? A chop-off? I don't know.
Regarded as the hardest chopper in the Mid-Atlantic, living up to it.
Caving in the chest early of the promised Prince, Brian Pillman Jr.
Brian Pillman Jr. having a blue-collar background of his own, but JD Drake is teaching him a lesson.
Oh!
Wow! But he's laying in the leather.
He's throwing him, but JD Drake grabbing the arm. Brian Pillman Jr. rolling forward, attempting to break the grip or maybe just get JD Drake's hand. Oh! Connects with the kick to the side of the jaw. And that's a way for JD Drake to get the release on that arm.
JD Drake unfazed by the strength of the kick. Seemingly furious.
Yep, he is not happy.
God!
Pillman Jr. returning with strikes to the side of JD Drake. That one left across the face of the blue-collar badass. He's not going to be too much of a fan of that. Reversing the whip. What a chop in the corner, my God.
I got to give credit to the jaw on Brian Pillman Jr. A lesser man to be knocked down cold by a slap like that.
Laying in the clotheslines in the corner, now trying to chop down the walking beer keg that is JD Drake.
Arm with this feeling, Pillman. Wait a minute.
A little pitch slap in the corner. Thought he was going for the big drop kick. Faking us all out.
Uh-oh.
And I think just infuriating JD Drake.
Uh-oh.
Charging. Brian Pillman Jr. has his wits about him, though, sending JD Drake all across the ring and a pinpoint precision on that drop kick from BPJ.
It's that drag, drop kick combo, baby. Tale as old as time, and Pillman Jr. rocking and rolling.
Shoots to the apron. Jumps over the line at JD Drake, but he caught the boot from Pillman. Oh, ricochets him off the ropes right into the fist of JD Drake, knocking him cold to the floor.
Ken Master style Shoryuken out of JD Drake.
Jesus. Insane impact on that one, and now he's got Brian Pillman Jr. on the floor, and I think we know what's coming.
The fans in the front row always have a memory to bring home from a Limitless Wrestling show.
I see them wiping off the perspiration that came off Brian Pillman Jr.'s chest, my God!
This is what you get with the purchase of a front row ticket, folks.
Yeah, you get some chops in your...
Whoa!
Oh, baby! That's going to
Beverage
blind
assistance.
JD Drake. Now Pillman... They are just, they're trying to see who's going to lay in the stiffer shots, and Brian Pillman Jr. trying for all he's worth. Oh, on the side of the ring.
Rumor has it that's the hardest part of the ring.
That's so I've been told. A gnarly landing for Pillman Jr. and JD Drake bringing this one back in the squared circle. Not going to get counted out by referee Gina Monti, who heard Limitless Wrestling debut as well. Oh! Wow, that is what we call a spine rattle.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Whoa, it's Brian fucking Pillman, goddammit.
No, you're not.
Whoa! Whoa!
Smacking the shit out of Pillman Jr. is J.D. Drake.
Denying his bloodline and nearly denying his consciousness.
He's got him reeling here. Picking him up, looks like by the hair.
Pillman Jr.'s on other legs here. Fireman's carry position out of J.D. Drake.
Elbows connecting from Pillman Jr. Off the ropes goes J.D. Drake. Look for that quick scoop and a slam. But to the canvas goes Pillman Jr. Uh-oh. That's a lot of man on that senton cover.
Good Lord.
2 count there from Gina Monty. Not enough to put away Pillman Jr. yet. Pillman Jr., as I said, his Limitless Wrestling debut. He's fresh off challenging, though, for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship back in November 2019 at 01 USA Northeast, falling in defeat to Retro Anthony Green. So he definitely, I mean, this is a big one for him. Could rise him up the ranks with a victory here.
I had the pleasure of calling that bout with Anthony Green there. Took Anthony Green to his limit. Probably what brought him to this dance here at Limitless.
Absolutely, incredible showing, and he's been having incredible showings everywhere. Into the back elbow he goes, and here comes J.D. Drake. What? Wow! Incredible strength cover! Only 2 once again. Pillman Jr. can't believe it. Incredible strength there to whip off and throw J.D. Drake.
Following in the footsteps of his late father, Brian Pillman Sr., the perfect application of precision and power.
J.D. Drake looking for the clothesline. Great direction and a forearm hard from Brian Pillman Jr. And here he comes. See you later on the apron, and there's a forearm.
Wait a minute.
What the hell's he doing? We've seen J.D. Drake fly before, but I think he's looking to combine some flight and strength, but it's not going to work there. Uh-oh! Air Pillman connecting.
Just like it was at the Mall of America.
To the top with ease! Cover! 2! No, only 2. Very close there.
Outstanding effort shown thus far by Pillman Jr.
Outstanding agility on this dude. I don't know if people realize how hard it is to spring from the canvas to the top rope.
Right. He's been doing his box jumps, clearly.
Absolutely.
He's slugging.
These 2 are throwing tonight.
Neither one giving any Wait.
He wants it.
J.D. Drake lives for this.
He says, fuck me
Good
up.
Lord.
Taking him off his feet once again. The force behind those chops, I think, unmatched in the Limitless Wrestling locker room. I truly believe that. It sounds like a gunshot in here every time.
No doubt.
Now picking up the seemingly lifeless body of Pillman Jr., but he's able to catch the clothesline, weaves around, that one to the back of J.D. Drake, and I think he's just pissing him off once again. Dropping J.D. Drake.
High on the shoulders. Pillman taking off.
Again, J.D. Drake cutting him down. Off the ropes he comes. Big boss man slam from the blue collar badass. Could it be victory? Only 2.
2 infractions. We've seen J.D. Drake put many a match to bed with this.
Vader bomb connects and he crushed him. 1, 2, only 2, 2 3/4. How do you kick out of that?
He's inching closer and closer to the 3 count, but close but no cigar.
Vader bomb absolutely demolishing Brian Pillman Jr., who looks glued to the canvas.
This might demand the split leg moonsault. Wanted a butterfly, schoolboy.
Uh-oh.
Pillman on the jet to capitalize, sunset flip. Click of the heels. Boot to the gut from Pillman Jr.
Uh-oh.
Could be thinking Darkness Driver.
Kick to the gut. There's a stunner from J.D. Drake, sends him off his feet.
Launching Pillman Jr.
Bad part of town, cannonball in the corner.
That is a lot of man,
and
as you said.
The blue collar badass rolling right now after crushing Pillman Jr. in the corner.
Butterfly position.
Maybe looking for the drill bit, swings him out and connects with the drill bit, and could this be it for Pillman Jr.?
Whoa!
Just in the nick of time.
What?
Gets the shoulder up and just barely. That's a lot of ground to cover. Holy shit. Is he gonna do this? Oh my God, he's going to the top. JD Drake.
Forget
salt.
Forget the split leg.
2. And that's it. Your winner, JD Drake. My God.
3 count, 5 count, 7 count. He's down for the count. What a victory for JD Drake.
JD Drake calling for the microphone. We're going to turn it down to ringside with the blue-collar badass.
That's how you fucking up now, 2020, bitches. Brian Pillman Jr. Your dad would be proud. Yeah!